Okay, we are back, and we were talking about how dangerous C-sections can be. I firmly believe that a C-section is something that should be scheduled if the child or you are at risk for having that baby naturally, and it's unavoidable. So that's when a C-section is great, and it's wonderful for mother and baby. But like I said, I had my 3 last children induced, and to me that was, for me, everyone's an individual story out there. No one has the same situation as me, but I'm just saying with the Pitocin it was a wonderful thing.
But vanity to an extreme point.
Yeah.
Means you're putting your own needs and, you know, things ahead of the health and well-being of your child and yourself. I mean,
so C-section should be reserved for when it's a medical necessity, and that's why it's healthier for everybody.
I think so.
We were talking about giving birth, and I have a funny story to tell you, because after I had my first child, my doctor was not around. He was in another room doing a C-section, actually, on another patient when I needed him, and the baby was coming. He was crowning. So the nurses come running, and they go, oh my God, the baby's crowning. So I ripped, and unfortunately, when you have an episiotomy, fortunately, that's why we have the episiotomy. But unfortunately for me, I ripped before they could administer this episiotomy. So 45 stitches later, ouch, they thought that perhaps they left some gauze in there, so they had to reopen and restitch, and it was a mess. So I came to my room, I was 20 years old, and I had this baby, and I had 45 stitches, and I had this wonderful girl who did not have any problems with her pregnancy. So this is we're talking about pregnancies and deliveries, and she helped me for 7 days. I stayed in the hospital for 7 days.
That's
and
good.
She got me out of bed.
Just for the fun
she
of it.
took me to the bathroom. She helped me with the sitz baths. Remember those sitz baths?
Well, you know what? You really got to do the sitz bath.
You got to do
because
them.
I tore the first time.
Right.
And I didn't sitz bath enough, and you pay.
You pay the price.
Let's go back to paying the price.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So on from what you said, this woman wrote in, and we have no name. However, we do have pretty much a thesis here. She said that she's 25, she's been married for 2 years, and she's thinking about having a child. But she absolutely will not conceive until she finds a doctor who will agree to give her an elective C-section.
Oh, you see, Britney Spears did that.
Okay.
Britney Spears was so scared of having a child vaginally, she was so terrified of the pain that she chose to have both her babies by C-section, which I don't condone that, because you're doing unnecessary surgery. You're scared of having a vaginal delivery.
Well, that's what she,
but then
she said.
Take the epidural.
Well, there's other ways around this. She says that, first of all, her mother almost died giving birth to her brother, but having had a few friends who've had some dangerous deliveries, those don't tend to be, I mean, that's the one I think, don't jump to that conclusion that you will too. Yeah. Also, this one bugs me a little bit more. I never want to risk losing sexual pleasure or having the appearance of my body altered.
Your body is not going to alter.
But your hips are going to move because you're carrying a child. If you do not want your body to alter, let me nip this in the bud. Don't get pregnant. Adopt.
Well,
steal a baby.
The pregnancy is going to alter her body, Kendall. The fact that she's having a C-section is not going to alter her body back to where it was.
Her chest is going to swell.
She'll still have the
be
stretch marks if she gets stretch marks.
You'll need a bra.
She'll still have the weight gain.
Her hips move.
The C-section is not going to affect any of those things.
No.
Her sexual pleasure will come back. Everything regains, hopefully. The elasticity.
Do your Kegel exercises. You can still have sexual pleasure.
When you're sitting, you're having coffee, honey, with the girlfriend, just do the Kegels. Nobody's going to be the wiser. And you'll get your elasticity back. You'll see your doctor. Everything should really bounce back into play.
You know, this woman's very indignant. She says having a C-section does not make a woman less of a woman or less of a mother.
Right.
That's surgery. Not the point.
It's surgery. It's surgery.
It should be an option.
You're going to have a scar. She will have her body altered by a scar. And that's going to deface. Yeah. So, I mean, they do wonderful scars right now. They do them under the bikini line. But nevertheless, it is surgery. And you should just, you know, I think you should rethink the situation.
I don't think you're ready to have a baby because, you know what?
No, I think she's scared. I honestly think she was scared.
I understand that you're scared. But you know what? Millions and millions and millions of women have done this.
That's why we're all here.
And almost every one of us is back in working order.
But you know what the beauty is? The beauty is that you forget. And then you get pregnant again. And you go, what was I thinking? But you forget.
You know what?
After every child,
within a week of giving birth the first time, I was ready to go do that again.
Yeah, it'll be a passing memory, and it's for a good thing. And good luck, y'all. Good luck.